Maybe the 3 words you need tonight are not words that make you chase harder, pray louder, or hold life tighter. Maybe they are the 3 words that attract everything you need because they finally teach your heart how to open. Those 3 words are simple. I receive now. Let them move slowly through you. I receive now. Not later, when everything is perfect. Not someday, when you feel more worthy. Not after you have fixed every part of your life. Now, right here, with this breath, with this tired heart, with this quiet hope inside you that still wants to believe good can come. This is a 3 words that attract everything you need. Meditation, inspired by the gentle spirit of loving affirmations. And tonight, these words are not here to push you. They are here to soften you. They are here to remind you that you do not have to run after every blessing. You do not have to beg life to remember you. You do not have to prove that you deserve love, peace, support, rest, comfort, or a new beginning. You can begin by opening. You can begin by breathing. You can begin by saying softly, I receive now. Maybe you have been living with your hands closed without even knowing it. Not because you are ungrateful, not because you are negative, not because you are doing life wrong, but because sometimes life teaches the heart to protect itself. Sometimes the heart gets tired of hoping. Sometimes the mind says, do not expect too much, because disappointment hurts. Sometimes your body stays tight because it remembers how many times you had to be strong when you wanted to be held. But tonight, you do not need to be so strong. You can be soft here. You can be honest here. You can let your shoulders drop a little. You can let your breath become slower. You can let the hard place inside you begin to loosen, not all at once, not by force, but gently, like warm water touching cold hands. And if a part of you is wondering whether these words are really for you, yes, they are. You are not here by accident. Something in you is ready to receive in a new way. Maybe not with perfect belief. Maybe not with a wide open heart yet. Maybe only with a small opening, like a tiny crack in a closed window. That is enough. A small opening can let in fresh air. A small yes can begin a new life. A soft whisper can become a new path. So for now, do not try to understand everything. Do not try to force a feeling. Just let these 3 words rest inside you. I receive now. I receive now. I receive now. I know you may have been carrying so much. Maybe you have been carrying worries that no one sees. Maybe you smile when you are tired. Maybe you say you are fine when your heart is asking for rest. Maybe you give comfort to others, but when the room becomes quiet, you wonder who is there to comfort you. You may have asked life for peace. You may have asked for help. You may have asked for a sign, a door, a kind answer, a small reason to keep trusting. And maybe some days it feels like nothing is moving. Maybe it feels like you are waiting outside a door that has not opened yet. Maybe you have been doing your best, but your best has felt heavy. So tonight, let this be clear. You are not weak because you are tired. You are not behind because you are still healing. You are not forgotten because the answer has not arrived in the way you expected. You are not less worthy because you have needs. You are human. You are tender. You are learning, and you are allowed to receive. There is a kind of pain that comes from wanting something so deeply, but being afraid to want it. You want peace, but you are afraid to relax. You want love, but you are afraid to open. You want support, but you are afraid to need anyone. You want abundance, but you are afraid life will take it away. You want rest, but you feel guilty when you stop. So your heart stands in the doorway. One part of you says, I am ready. Another part says, but what if I am disappointed again? If that is you, breathe with me. You do not need to fight that part of you. That part is not bad. That part has been trying to protect you. It learned to expect less so the fall would hurt less. It learned to stay busy so the feelings would not rise too loudly. It learned to hold on tightly because it did not know if life would hold you back. But now, slowly, kindly, you can teach that part something new. You can say, I know you were afraid. I know you were trying to help me, but we are learning to receive now. We are learning to trust small moments again. We are learning to let good come in without pushing it away. Take a moment right now and ask yourself gently, without judging your answer, when was the last time you truly gave yourself permission to receive? Not just to give, not just to help, not just to work, not just to be useful, but to receive care, to receive a kind word, to receive rest, to receive support, to receive the feeling that maybe you do not have to do everything alone. If you feel safe to share, you can remember this question later and write in the comments, what are you ready to receive now? Maybe peace, maybe love, maybe rest, maybe courage, maybe trust, maybe a new beginning. There is no wrong answer. There is only the honest answer of your heart. And maybe your heart is saying, I do not know how to receive. That is okay. You do not need to know how. You only need to begin. Receiving can begin very simply. It can begin with one breath you do not rush. It can begin with one kind thought you allow yourself to believe for a second. It can begin when you stop saying, I should be over this by now. It can begin when you place your hand on your heart and say, I am still worthy, even here. It can begin when you stop trying to earn every good thing and let yourself be met by life in small, gentle ways. You may not feel full tonight. That is okay. You may not feel brave tonight. That is okay. You may not feel peaceful yet. That is okay too. You are not here to perform peace. You are here to receive it slowly. Like the earth receiving rain after a long dry season. The earth does not apologize for being dry. It opens. It takes in one drop, then another, then another. And deep below the surface, where no one can see, something begins to soften. That is what can happen inside you tonight. Not all at once, not with pressure, but quietly, deeply, softly. You can receive one breath. You can receive one sentence. You can receive one moment of safety. And that is enough to begin. So let your body hear this. You do not have to chase peace tonight. You can receive a little peace. You do not have to chase love tonight. You can receive the thought that you are lovable. You do not have to chase answers tonight. You can receive the next small step when it is time. You do not have to chase everything you need. You can become open enough to notice what life is already trying to send you. And if you can only open a little, open a little. A little is holy. A little is real. A little is where many beautiful things begin. Now let these first affirmations come to you slowly. Do not rush to believe all of them. Do not make your mind work hard. Let each one arrive like a soft wave coming toward the shore. The wave does not demand that the shore understand it. It simply comes, and the shore receives. So you can breathe, you can soften, you can listen. You can let each affirmation touch the part of you that is ready. And if one sentence feels too big, let it become smaller. If I receive now feels too much, you can say, I am learning to receive now. If I am safe to receive feels too far away, you can say, I am willing to feel safer as I receive. There is no pressure here. There is no test. There is only love moving slowly. I receive now. Let those words be the first doorway. I receive now. Not because I have everything figured out. Not because my life is perfect. Not because I know what comes next. I receive now because this breath is here and this moment is open and something gentle within me is ready. I receive now. I receive now in the quiet places of my heart. I receive now in the parts of me that have waited for kindness. I receive now in the tired places. I receive now in the hopeful places. I receive now with a soft breath and an open heart. I am safe to receive. Say it slowly inside yourself. I am safe to receive. Let your shoulders drop as you hear it. Let your jaw soften. Let your hands loosen. You do not have to hold your life so tightly in this moment. You are safe to receive a little calm. You are safe to receive a little comfort. You are safe to receive support in ways you can understand and in ways you may not see yet. I am safe to receive. I am safe to let good come near me. I am safe to let peace touch me. I am safe to stop pushing for one gentle moment. I allow life to meet me softly, not loudly, not all at once, not in a way that scares my heart. Softly, like morning warmth touching a closed flower, like a hand resting on your back, like quiet water moving around a stone. I allow life to meet me softly. I do not need every answer tonight. I do not need to control every path. I allow life to meet me in small, kind ways. A breath, a message, a feeling, a thought, a moment of rest. I allow life to meet me softly. I do not have to earn every blessing. Let that sentence settle. I do not have to earn every blessing. You have tried so hard for so long. You have worked to be good. You have worked to be strong. You have worked to be useful. You have worked to be loved. But some good things do not come because you have proven yourself. Some good things come because life is kind. Some good things come because your heart is open. Some good things come because it is time. I do not have to earn every blessing. I can receive kindness without explaining why I deserve it. I can receive rest without finishing every task. I can receive love without becoming someone else. I do not have to earn every blessing. My heart is allowed to open again. Maybe it opens slowly. Maybe it opens carefully. Maybe it only opens a little tonight. That is okay. A heart does not need to burst open to begin healing emotionally. It can open like a small window. It can open like a seed under dark soil. It can open like the sky after a long night. My heart is allowed to open again. My heart is not foolish for hoping. My heart is not weak for wanting love. My heart is not wrong for needing tenderness. My heart is allowed to open again in its own time, in its own way, with gentle care. I let support reach me. I let support reach me through kind people. I let support reach me through clear ideas. I let support reach me through quiet rest. I let support reach me through simple choices. I let support reach me through the breath I am taking now. Maybe support does not always look the way I expected. Maybe it comes as a pause. Maybe it comes as a no. Maybe it comes as a new thought. Maybe it comes as the courage to ask for help. Maybe it comes as a calm feeling that says, take one step, not 10. I let support reach me. I do not push it away because it feels unfamiliar. I do not close my heart because the past was painful. I let support reach me gently. I have permission to rest my spirit, not only my body, my spirit, the part of me that has been trying to understand everything, the part of me that keeps looking for signs, the part of me that carries other people's emotions, the part of me that wants to be sure before it breathes. I have permission to rest my spirit. I can put down the inner noise for a moment. I can let the questions sit beside me without answering all of them tonight. I can let my heart be quiet. I can let my mind become soft. I have permission to rest my spirit. I have permission to stop fighting the moment. I have permission to be held by this breath. Good can come to me in peaceful ways. Not everything has to arrive through struggle. Not every door has to open through pressure. Not every blessing has to feel like a battle. Good can come to me in peaceful ways. A good idea can arrive when I am calm. A kind connection can form when I am myself. A new path can open when I stop forcing the old one. Good can come to me in peaceful ways. I am willing to believe that life does not have to hurt me before it helps me. I am willing to believe that ease can be safe. I am willing to receive good that does not require me to abandon myself. Good can come to me in peaceful ways. I am not forgotten. Let this one be very slow. I am not forgotten. Even when the answer feels late, even when the room is quiet, even when others do not see how much I am carrying, even when my heart wonders if anyone knows, I am not forgotten. My life still matters. My breath still matters. My quiet hope still matters. I am seen by love in ways my eyes may not yet understand. I am not forgotten. I am not left outside of good. I am not standing beyond the reach of care. I am not forgotten. I can receive one good thing at a time. I do not need to receive everything at once. I do not need to become a whole new person overnight. I do not need to hold a huge vision when my heart is tired. I can receive one good thing at a time. One kind thought, one deep breath, one soft moment, one honest feeling, one small sign of support, one choice that feels loving. I can receive one good thing at a time, and that is enough. A cup fills one drop at a time. A path is walked one step at a time. A heart learns safety one gentle moment at a time. I can receive one good thing at a time. I am worthy of gentle love, not love that makes me chase, not love that makes me disappear, not love that asks me to become smaller. Gentle love, kind love, steady love, love that lets me breathe. I am worthy of gentle love. I am worthy of words that do not wound me. I am worthy of care that does not confuse me. I am worthy of connection that lets my heart feel safe. I am worthy of gentle love from others, and I am worthy of gentle love from myself. I do not need to become perfect to receive kindness. I am worthy of gentle love now. I welcome peace into my inner world. Peace does not need to shout. Peace does not need to prove itself. Peace can enter like soft moonlight through a curtain. Peace can sit beside me while I am still learning. Peace can touch the places in me that have been loud with fear. I welcome peace into my inner world. I welcome peace into my thoughts. I welcome peace into my breath. I welcome peace into the space around my heart. I welcome peace into the part of me that has been waiting for permission to relax. I welcome peace, not as a demand, but as a soft invitation. Peace may come slowly, peace may come quietly, and I am willing to receive it. I do not chase what is meant to meet me. Let that sentence breathe. I do not chase what is meant to meet me. I can take loving action. I can make wise choices. I can show up for my life. But I do not need to run after what keeps running away. I do not need to lose myself to be chosen. I do not need to panic to prove that I care. I do not chase what is meant to meet me. What is truly aligned with my heart can come with more peace. What is right for my path can meet me without breaking me. What belongs in my life can recognize me when I stand in my truth. I do not chase what is meant to meet me. I receive now. I open my hands to the good I can hold today. Not tomorrow's whole mountain, not the whole sky, not every answer at once, just the good I can hold today. Maybe today I can hold a little more calm. Maybe today I can hold a little more patience. Maybe today I can hold one kind thought about myself. Maybe today I can hold the belief that support is possible. I open my hands to the good I can hold today. I do not judge myself for what still feels hard. I do not rush my heart. I receive what I am ready to receive. And I trust that readiness can grow. I am allowed to need support. This is important. I am allowed to need support. Need is not shameful. Need is not weakness. Need is part of being alive. A tree needs rain. A bird needs air. A child needs warmth. A heart needs tenderness. And you, dear one, are allowed to need support too. You are allowed to want care. You are allowed to want peace. You are allowed to want help. You are allowed to want loving connection. I am allowed to need support. I am allowed to receive support. I am allowed to stop pretending I can carry everything alone. My breath brings me back to myself. When my thoughts travel too far, my breath brings me back. When the future feels too wide, my breath brings me back. When the past feels too loud, my breath brings me back. My breath brings me back to myself. I do not need to follow every fear. I can return to this inhale. I can return to this exhale. I can return to the quiet place inside me that is still here, still steady, still waiting. My breath brings me back to myself. Breathe in softly. Breathe out slowly. And let your breath say, I am here. I am here. I am here. I am coming back to myself. My breath brings me back to myself. I receive now. I receive this breath. I receive this moment. I receive the comfort that is possible right here. I let my body feel safe enough to soften, not forced, not rushed, just safe enough. Safe enough for the forehead to relax, safe enough for the eyes to rest, safe enough for the tongue to loosen, safe enough for the shoulders to drop, safe enough for the belly to stop holding so tightly. I let my body feel safe enough to soften. My body does not have to be perfect to receive kindness. My body does not have to perform peace. My body can simply be here, breathing, resting, listening. I let my body feel safe enough to soften. And if only one small place softens tonight, that is beautiful. That is enough. I welcome emotional healing with patience, not with force, not with anger toward myself, not with pressure to be different by morning. I welcome emotional healing with patience. I allow old feelings to rise without calling myself weak. I allow tears if they come. I allow silence if it comes. I allow warmth if it comes. I allow nothing if that is what I feel tonight. Everything is allowed to move gently. I welcome emotional healing with patience. I do not need to rush the soft work of the heart. I do not need to understand every old wound tonight. I can simply be kind to the place inside me that still hurts. I welcome emotional healing with patience. I am learning to receive without guilt. I am learning to receive a compliment and let it land. I am learning to receive rest without earning it first. I am learning to receive help without apologizing for needing it. I am learning to receive love without pushing. Get away. I am learning to receive joy without waiting for something bad to happen. I am learning to receive without guilt. If guilt rises, I do not fight it. I say, thank you for trying to protect me. But I am learning a new way now. I am allowed to receive. I am allowed to be supported. I am allowed to let goodness come close. I am learning to receive without guilt. I trust the quiet timing of my life. My timing does not need to match anyone else's timing. My path does not need to look like anyone else's path. My heart does not need to open at the same speed as another heart. I trust the quiet timing of my life. Some seeds open in spring. Some roots grow all winter where no one can see. Some answers need silence before they become clear. Some blessings take shape slowly, like stars appearing one by one in the evening sky. I trust the quiet timing of my life. I am not late for my peace. I am not late for my love. I am not late for my next beginning. I trust the quiet timing of my life. The next right thing can find me. I do not have to see the whole road tonight. I do not have to know every step. I do not have to hold the full map in my tired hands. The next right thing can find me. A clear thought can find me. A gentle answer can find me. A small opening can find me. A feeling of peace can find me. The next right thing can find me when I am ready to see it. So I breathe. I soften. I stop demanding the whole future. And I receive the next small light. The next right thing can find me. I am open to help in simple forms. Help does not always arrive like thunder. Sometimes help arrives as a sentence that calms you. Sometimes help arrives as a little extra strength. Sometimes help arrives as the desire to drink water, rest, write something down, send a message, or take one loving step. Sometimes help arrives as a pause that stops you from saying yes when your heart means no. I am open to help in simple forms. I do not ignore the small supports. I do not call them nothing. I let small help count. I let small comfort matter. I let simple goodness be real. I am open to help in simple forms. My needs are not too much. Your need for rest is not too much. Your need for love is not too much. Your need for peace is not too much. Your need for understanding is not too much. Your need for support is not too much. My needs are not too much. I can honor my needs with kindness. I can listen to what my heart is asking for. I can stop shaming myself for being human. My needs are not too much. They are messages. They are doors. They are places inside me asking for care. And tonight, I answer them with softness. I receive now. I receive the right to be human. I receive the right to need gentleness. I can be soft and still be strong. Softness does not make me helpless. Softness does not make me less wise. Softness does not make me less powerful. I can be soft and still be strong. Water is soft, and it shapes stone. Roots are quiet, and they hold great trees. Wings are delicate, and they carry birds across the sky. My softness has strength inside it. I can be soft and still be strong. I can speak gently and still have boundaries. I can rest and still be worthy. I can receive and still be powerful. I can open my heart and still honor myself. I can be soft and still be strong. I let go of the need to force every door. Some doors open with a key. Some open with time. Some do not open because they are not mine. And some doors appear only after I stop staring at the closed one. I let go of the need to force every door. I can knock with courage. I can take loving action. But I do not break myself against what is not opening. I let life show me where peace is. I let life show me where ease begins. I let life show me which path feels true. I let go of the need to force every door, and I receive the door that opens with grace. I am becoming ready for the good I desire, not by becoming perfect, not by becoming someone else, not by rejecting who I am today. I am becoming ready through kindness, through patience, through inner honesty, through rest, through small, brave choices. I am becoming ready for the good I desire. My heart is learning to hold peace. My mind is learning to expect support. My body is learning that softness can be safe. My spirit is learning that receiving is not selfish. I am becoming ready for the good I desire. And every loving breath prepares me a little more. I give myself permission to stop struggling with this moment. This moment is here. This breath is here. This body is here. This heart is here. I give myself permission to stop struggling with this moment. I do not need to like everything about it. I do not need to pretend it is easy. I only need to stop fighting the fact that I am here. When I stop fighting the moment, I can hear myself more clearly. When I stop fighting the moment, I can feel the ground under me. When I stop fighting the moment, I can receive the small peace that is available now. I give myself permission to stop struggling with this moment. I receive comfort in the places where I have felt alone. Let this one be tender. I receive comfort in the places where I have felt alone. The place that waited for someone to understand. The place that cried quietly. The place that kept going without applause. The place that wanted to be held but did not know how to ask. I receive comfort there. Not because the past was easy, not because everything is solved, but because that part of me deserves kindness now. I receive comfort in the places where I have felt alone. I am with myself now. I am listening now. I am not abandoning me. I own heart now. I receive comfort. I allow my inner world to become warmer, not perfect, warmer, a little less harsh, a little less tight, a little less lonely. I allow my inner world to become warmer. I speak to myself with more care. I notice the way my body feels. I stop turning every mistake into a reason to hurt myself. I allow my inner world to become warmer, like a small fire in a quiet room, like a blanket around tired shoulders, like sunlight resting on closed eyes. I allow warmth to return to the way I live inside myself. I receive now. I receive warmth. I receive kindness. I receive a softer home within me. I am allowed to believe good is possible for me, even if I have been disappointed before, even if I have waited a long time, even if I do not know how it will come. I am allowed to believe good is possible for me. This belief does not make me foolish. It makes me open. It gives my heart room to breathe. It reminds my mind to look for doors instead of only walls. I am allowed to believe good is possible for me. Good in simple ways. Good in honest ways. Good in peaceful ways. Good that does not take me away from myself. Good that meets the real me. I am allowed to believe good is possible for me. I release the habit of expecting pain before peace. Maybe I learned to brace. Maybe I learned to wait for the next problem. Maybe calm felt strange because stress felt familiar. But now, gently, I release the habit of expecting pain before peace. I do not need to prepare for disappointment in every quiet moment. I do not need to search for what could go wrong before I let myself rest. I can let peace be peace. I can let a good moment be good. I can let a kind word be kind. I release the habit of expecting pain before peace, and I open to peaceful moments that do not need to be questioned. I can receive without losing myself. This is for the part of you that has been afraid to open. I can receive without losing myself. I can receive love and keep my truth. I can receive help and keep my dignity. I can receive advice and still listen to my heart. I can receive support and still be whole. I can receive without losing myself. I do not have to disappear to be loved. I do not have to overgive to be safe. I do not have to agree with everything to belong. I can receive while staying close to myself. I receive now, and I remain with myself. My life can become gentler from here, not because every challenge disappears, not because I never feel fear again, but because I am learning to meet myself with love. My life can become gentler from here. The way I wake up can become gentler. The way I speak to myself can become gentler. The way I make choices can become gentler. The way I hold my needs can become gentler. My life can become gentler from here. One breath at a time. One kind thought at a time. One open hand at a time. One honest yes at a time. One peaceful no at a time. My life can become gentler from here. I am held by more support than I can see. There may be support behind me, support around me, support within me, support arriving slowly, support forming quietly, support I have not recognized yet. I am held by more support than I can see. The ground holds my body. The breath holds this moment. My heart holds a quiet strength. Life holds possibilities I have not met yet. I am held by more support than I can see. I do not need to see every form of support to let myself feel a little safer. I can trust that some good is still unfolding beyond my view. I am held. I am supported. I am learning to receive now. I welcome the kind of abundance that brings peace to my heart. Not pressure, not fear, not endless chasing. Peace. I welcome the kind of abundance that brings peace to my heart. Enough to breathe, enough to share, enough to rest, enough to make wise choices, enough to feel steadier, enough to remember that life can provide in many ways. I welcome gentle abundance. I welcome useful ideas. I welcome fair opportunities. I welcome support that honors my well-being. I welcome the kind of abundance that brings peace to my heart. I am learning to trust small signs of goodness, the warm drink, the quiet room, the breath that slows, the person who listens, the idea that comes at the right time, the little feeling that says, try again. I am learning to trust small signs of goodness. I do not need a huge miracle before I believe life can care for me. I can notice the soft signs. I can bless the small openings. I can let little good things teach my heart to receive. I am learning to trust small signs of goodness. Small signs are still signs. Small blessings are still blessings. Small peace is still peace. I receive the love I forgot to give myself. The love that says you are trying. The love that says you are allowed to be tired. The love that says you do not have to punish yourself to grow. The love that says, come back home to your own heart. I receive the love I forgot to give myself. I receive patience. I receive forgiveness. I receive softness. I receive the right to begin again without shame. I receive the love I forgot to give myself, and I let it reach the parts of me that were waiting. I am not too late to receive good, not too late for peace, not too late for joy, not too late for emotional healing, not too late for love that feels kind. Not too late for a new way of living inside myself. I am not too late to receive good. The sky does not ask the night why it took so long to become morning. Morning comes when morning comes, and when it comes, the light is still real. I am not too late. My life can see till open. My heart can still soften. My mind can still learn peace. I am not too late to receive good. I let my heart become a quiet place for hope, not a loud hope, not a desperate hope, a quiet hope, a hope that sits beside me, a hope that breathes with me, a hope that does not need to know every answer. I let my heart become a quiet place for hope. Hope can be small and still be powerful. Hope can be soft and still be alive. Hope can whisper and still change the direction of my day. I let hope live in me again. I let my heart become a quiet place for hope. I can receive peace even before everything is solved. This is a deep truth. I can receive peace even before everything is solved. Peace does not need to wait until every question has an answer. Peace does not need to wait until every person understands me. Peace does not need to wait until every dream arrives. I can receive a little peace now, in the middle, in the unknown, in the waiting, in the becoming. I can receive peace even before everything is solved, and that peace can help me move through life with a softer heart. I let the old pressure leave my shoulders, just a little, not all at once, just a little. I let the old pressure leave my shoulders, the pressure to know, the pressure to please, the pressure to hurry, the pressure to be perfect, the pressure to carry what was never mine. I let the old pressure leave my shoulders. With each exhale, a little more space. With each breath, a little more softness. With each pause, a little more permission to be human. I let the old pressure leave my shoulders. I receive the next breath as a gift. This breath is not small. This breath is life touching me. This breath is a quiet beginning. This breath is a place to return. I receive the next breath as a gift. I do not need to earn it. I do not need to deserve it. It is here. It comes to me. It moves through me. It reminds me that something is still flowing. I receive the next breath as a gift, and then the next, and then the next. I receive now. I am open to the good that fits my soul. Not every good thing is mine. Not every door is my door. Not every path is my path. And that is okay. I am open to the good that fits my soul. The good that lets me breathe. The good that respects my peace. The good that meets my truth. The good that helps me grow without making me lose myself. I am open to the good that fits my soul. I do not need to force what is not aligned. I do not need to hold what is too heavy. I receive what is right for my heart. I am safe to let life surprise me gently. I do not need to know every way. I do not need to guess every answer. I do not need to control every shape of good. I am safe to let life surprise me gently. Maybe goodness comes through a door I did not notice. Maybe comfort comes through a sentence I needed to hear. Maybe support comes through a person I did not expect. Maybe clarity comes after rest. Maybe peace comes when I stop chasing it. I am safe to let life surprise me gently, not with fear, not with chaos, with gentle good, with quiet openings, with soft timing. I am safe to receive. I give myself room to grow slowly. I do not shame the seed for not being a tree. I do not shame the moon for not being full every night. I do not shame my heart for needing time. I give myself room to grow slowly. I can grow through kindness. I can grow through rest. I can grow through small choices. I can grow through honest feelings. I give myself room to grow slowly. There is beauty in slow growth. There is wisdom in roots that take their time. There is strength in becoming without rushing. I give myself room to grow slowly. I no longer close the door on myself, not with harsh words, not with old shame, not with the belief that I am too much or not enough. I no longer close the door on myself. I let myself try. I let myself rest. I let myself learn. I let myself receive. I let myself be loved in gentle ways. I no longer close the door on myself. When good comes close, I breathe. When kindness appears, I let it land. When peace is near, I do not push it away. I no longer close the door on myself. I receive calm into my mind, a soft calm, a kind calm, a calm that does not force every thought to disappear. I receive calm into my mind, thoughts may still pass through, but I do not have to follow every one. Worries may knock, but I do not have to invite them to stay all night. I receive calm into my mind, like blue sky behind moving clouds, like still water under passing wind, like a quiet room after a long day. I receive calm into my mind. I receive now. I receive warmth into my heart. Warmth for the places that felt cold. Warmth for the memories that still ache. Warmth for the child inside me who wanted gentleness. Warmth for the adult in me who has carried so much. I receive warmth into my heart. I do not need to explain my pain to deserve comfort. I do not need to be understood by everyone to hold myself with love. I receive warmth into my heart, a soft warmth, a safe warmth, a warmth that says, stay here with yourself, a warmth that says, you are allowed to feel, a warmth that says, you are not alone in your own body anymore. I receive trust into my spirit. Trust does not have to be huge tonight. It can be small. It can be as small as one candle in a dark room. It can be as small as one star behind a cloud. It can be as small as one whispered yes. I receive trust into my spirit. I trust this breath. I trust this moment enough to be here. I trust that I can take the next step when the next step is clear. I trust that I do not need to know everything tonight. I receive trust into my spirit. A little trust is enough to begin. I receive rest into my whole being. Rest for my mind. Rest for my heart. Rest for my body. Rest for the parts of me that have been trying too hard. I receive rest into my whole being. I can stop rehearsing fear for a moment. I can stop solving tomorrow for a moment. I can stop holding my breath for a moment. I receive rest. Not because everything is done, but because I am worthy of rest even in the middle of life. I receive rest into my whole being. I let enoughness return to me, not as an idea only, as a feeling, as a breath, as a soft truth in my chest. I let enoughness return to me. I am enough for this moment. I am enough for this breath. I am enough while I am learning. I am enough while I am growing. I am enough while I am still becoming. I let enoughness return to me. I do not have to become more lovable before I receive love. I do not have to become more perfect before I receive peace. I am enough to receive now. I am allowed to receive before I understand how. This is gentle permission. I am allowed to receive before I understand how. I do not need to know exactly how peace will come. I do not need to know exactly how support will arrive. I do not need to know exactly how life will open. I am allowed to receive before I understand how. The heart can open before the mind has a plan. The breath can soften before the answer appears. The hands can unclench before the path is clear. I am allowed to receive before I understand how. I allow my inner roots to grow deep, deep into peace, deep into trust, deep into the quiet knowing that I do not have to be shaken by every passing fear. I allow my inner roots to grow deep, like roots beneath the earth, unseen but strong, like roots drinking from hidden water, like roots holding steady while the wind moves above. I allow my inner roots to grow deep. I do not need to prove my growth to anyone. I do not need to show every change on the outside. Something steady is forming within me. My roots are learning peace. I receive the courage to be gentle with myself, because sometimes gentleness takes courage. It takes courage to stop blaming yourself. It takes courage to rest when your mind says hurry. It takes courage to speak kindly to the part of you that feels ashamed. It takes courage to believe you are worthy when old voices said otherwise. I receive the courage to be gentle with myself. I do not use pain as proof that I have failed. I do not use fear as proof that I am broken. I meet myself with care. I receive the courage to be gentle with myself. I allow love to reach the guarded places. The places behind the wall, the places that stopped asking, the places that learned to smile while hurting, the places that said, I am fine when they were not fine. I allow love to reach the guarded places, not to tear the walls down, but to sit beside them, to wait kindly, to show them that not everything wants to hurt them. I allow love to reach the guarded places. Love can move slowly. Love can knock gently. Love can be patient with me. I receive love in the places that forgot how. I am safe to want a beautiful life. Not a perfect life. Not a life without lessons. A beautiful life. A life with more peace, more kindness, more ease, more true connection, more moments where my heart feels at home. I am safe to want a beautiful life. I do not need to shrink my desire to protect myself from disappointment. I can want good things and still stay grounded. I can hope and still be wise. I can dream and still be present. I am safe to want a beautiful life. I receive the feeling of being guided one step at a time, not pushed, not rushed, guided, one step at a time. I receive the feeling of being guided one step at a time. A thought may come. A calm choice may appear. A door may feel lighter. A path may become clear in a quiet way. I do not need to force guidance. I can listen. I can breathe. I can wait without fear. I receive the feeling of being guided one step at a time. I let today be enough for today. I do not need to live tomorrow tonight. I do not need to carry next month in this breath. I do not need to solve my whole life before I can rest. I let today be enough for today. This moment is enough to meet. This breath is enough to receive. This small piece is enough to begin. I let today be enough for today. And when tomorrow comes, I will meet tomorrow with the strength that tomorrow brings. For now, I receive now. I am learning to let life love me in ordinary ways, through the warmth of a blanket, through the quiet of the room, through the softness of breath, through water, through rest, through a kind memory, through the feeling that I am still here. I am learning to let life love me in ordinary ways. I do not need every blessing to be dramatic. I do not need every answer to be loud. Ordinary love is still love. Simple support is still support. Quiet peace is still peace. I am learning to let life love me in ordinary ways. I release the fear that receiving will be taken away. This fear may be old. It may have a story. It may have reasons. So I do not shame it. I simply breathe with it. I release the fear that receiving will be taken away. I can enjoy a good moment while it is here. I can let kindness touch me while it is here. I can allow peace without asking how long it will stay. I release the fear that receiving will be taken away. I let this moment be enough. I let this breath be real. I leave at this peace count. I receive myself with kindness, all of me. The brave parts, the tired parts, the hopeful parts, the uncertain parts, the parts that believe, the parts that still question. I receive myself with kindness. I do not have to reject pieces of myself to become whole. I do not have to hide from my own heart. I can bring myself close. I can say I am here. I can say I am listening. I can say I am learning to love you better. I receive myself with kindness. I am worthy of peace that does not ask me to disappear. A peace where I can be honest. A peace where I can feel. A peace where I can have needs. A peace where I can speak softly and still be heard. I am worthy of peace that does not ask me to disappear. I do not need to make myself smaller to keep peace. I do not need to silence my heart to be loved. I am worthy of peace that includes me, peace in my body, peace in my choices, peace in my relationships, peace in the way I speak to myself. I am worthy of peace that includes all of me. I welcome new thoughts that are kind to my future, thoughts that do not scare me into action, thoughts that do not shame me into change, thoughts that do not tell me I am behind. I welcome new thoughts that are kind to my future. Maybe things can open gently. Maybe I can choose one step. Maybe I am more supported than I know. Maybe I can receive now. Maybe life can meet me in a way that feels peaceful. I welcome new thoughts that are kind to my future, and I let the old harsh thoughts become quieter. I allow my heart to be nourished, not just my plans, not just my duties, not just my outer life, my heart. I allow my heart to be nourished with soft words, with slow breath, with honest rest, with quiet hope, with moments that remind me I am alive and worthy of care. I allow my heart to be nourished. A heart cannot live only on pressure. A heart needs warmth. A heart needs space. A heart needs tenderness. My heart is allowed to receive what helps it soften. I trust that receiving can feel calm, not wild, not unsafe, not too much. Calm. I trust that receiving can feel calm. I can receive without panic. I can receive without guilt. I can receive without waiting for it to disappear. I can receive and stay steady. I can receive and stay close to my breath. I can receive and stay rooted in myself. I trust that receiving can feel calm, and tonight I practice calm receiving. I receive now, softly, slowly, safely. I let my heart remember that life can still be kind, even after hard days, even after closed doors, even after long waiting, even after times when I felt alone. I let my heart remember that life can still be kind. Kindness may return as rest. Kindness may return as a clear thought. Kindness may return as forgiveness toward myself. Kindness may return as a small sign that I am not as alone as I felt. I let my heart remember that life can still be kind, and I do not rush the remembering. I let it come gently. I receive the support of this quiet moment. This moment is not empty. This moment has breath in it. This moment has stillness in it. This moment has a soft place for me to land. I receive the support of this quiet moment. I let the silence hold me. I let the pause teach me. I let the breath steady me. I receive now. I receive the support that is here. Not the support I wish had come yesterday. Not the support I am waiting for tomorrow. The support of this quiet moment. I am allowed to begin again without shame. I do not need to explain why I stopped. I do not need to punish myself for what I did not know. I do not need to carry the old version of me like a heavy stone. I am allowed to begin again without shame. A new breath is already a beginning. A softer thought is already a beginning. A small yes to peace is already a beginning. I am allowed to begin again without shame. And tonight, I begin again by receiving. I receive now. I receive this moment. I receive this gentle chance to come back to myself. I let my inner voice become softer. The voice inside me does not have to be cruel to help me grow. It does not have to scare me. It does not have to shame me. It does not have to speak like the past. I let my inner voice become softer. I can guide myself with kindness. I can correct myself with care. I can encourage myself with warmth. I can speak to myself like someone I love. I let my inner voice become softer. And as my inner voice softens, my whole life begins to feel less sharp. I receive peace in the places where I used to brace, in my shoulders, in my chest, in my stomach, in my hands, in the hidden places inside my thoughts. I receive peace in the places where I used to brace. I do not have to prepare for pain in every moment. I do not have to hold my breath to stay safe. I do not have to live as if danger is always at the door. I receive peace where I used to brace. Soft peace, slow peace. Peace that comes one breath at a time. I allow what is meant for my highest good to come in a way I can receive, not in a way that overwhelms me, not in a way that makes me lose myself, not in a way that asks me to ignore my truth. I allow what is meant for my highest good to come in a way I can receive. I welcome gentle timing. I welcome clear signs. I welcome peaceful steps. I welcome support that honors my heart. I allow good to reach me in ways that feel safe, wise, and kind. I receive now. I am not outside the circle of love. Let this reach deep. I am not outside the circle of love. Even when I feel lonely, even when I feel unseen, even when I have made mistakes, even when my heart is tired, I am not outside the circle of love. Love can find me here. Comfort can find me here. Peace can find me here. Good can find me here. I am not standing beyond the reach of tenderness. I am not outside the circle of love. I receive now. I receive the quiet strength of my own heart. Not loud strength, not hard strength. Quiet strength. The strength that helped me keep going. The strength that let me care. The strength that helped me rise after difficult days. The strength that still lets me hope, even if hope is small. I receive the quiet strength of my own heart. I do not ignore how far I have come. I do not dismiss the courage it took to be here. I receive my own strength with gratitude. My heart has carried me. My heart is still here. I welcome enough for this breath, enough calm for this breath, enough trust for this breath, enough support for this breath, enough love for this breath. I welcome enough for this breath. I do not need to feel enough for the whole future. I do not need to gather courage for every tomorrow. only this breath, only this moment, only this small opening. I welcome enough for this breath, and in this breath I receive now. I allow peace to enter through small doors, through a relaxed hand, through a slower exhale, through the sound of quiet, through the softening of my face, through one gentle sentence, through one moment where I do not judge myself. I allow peace to enter through small doors. I do not wait for a huge change before I welcome calm. Small doors are enough. Small openings are enough. Small peace is enough. I receive now through the small doors of this moment. I am safe to be seen by kindness, not judged, not measured, not compared, seen by kindness. I am safe to be seen by kindness. The real me, the tired me, the growing me, the me who wants to believe again, the me who still has questions, the me who is learning to receive. I am safe to be seen by kindness. I do not need to hide every tender part. I do not need to make myself harder than I am. I am allowed to be met with softness. I can stop proving my worth for tonight, just for tonight. I can stop proving. I can stop explaining. I can stop trying to be enough for everyone. I can stop proving my worth for tonight. My worth can rest with me. My worth does not leave when I am quiet. My worth does not leave when I am tired. My worth does not leave when I have needs. I can stop proving my worth for tonight. I can simply be here, breathing, receiving, held by this soft moment. I receive the peace of not knowing everything. There is peace in allowing mystery. There is peace in not forcing the future to speak before it is ready. There is peace in saying, I do not know yet, and I can still breathe. I receive the peace of not knowing everything. I do not need to be the source of every answer. I do not need to solve every path. I do not need to hold the world in my mind tonight. I receive the peace of not knowing everything, and I trust that what I need to know can come at the right time, in the right way, with enough clarity for the next step. I let my life be supported by more than effort. Effort has its place. Action has its place. Care has its place. But I am allowed to receive too. I let my life be supported by more than effort. I let rest support me. I let kindness support me. I let timing support me. I let wisdom support me. I let quiet support me. I let love support me. I let my life be supported by more than effort. I am not only here to push, I am here to receive. I welcome gentle change. Change that respects my heart. Change that helps me breathe. Change that opens space. Change that brings me closer to peace. I welcome gentle change. I do not need to fear every new thing. I do not need to cling to pain because it feels familiar. I can allow life to become softer, clearer, and more honest. I welcome gentle change, step by step, breath by breath, softly, safely. I receive now. I am becoming a person who can hold good with peace. I can receive good and stay grounded. I can receive good and breathe. I can receive good and let it be real. I am becoming a person who can hold good with peace. I do not need to push blessings away to feel safe. I do not need to question every kind thing. I do not need to fear that peace will make me unprepared. I can hold good with peace. I can let it stay as long as it stays. I can be thankful without gripping it. I am becoming a person who can hold good with peace. I receive the gentle truth that I am loved, even when I forget, even when I doubt, even when I feel far from myself. I receive the gentle truth that I am loved. Loved not because I am useful. Loved not because I am perfect. Loved not because I never struggle. Loved because love is part of what I am. I receive the gentle truth that I am loved. I let it come close. I let it touch the tired places. I let it remind me that I do not have to earn every bit of tenderness. I receive love now. I am ready to receive what brings peace, not pressure. I do not call every desire mine. I do not chase what steals my calm. I do not force what asks me to leave myself. I am ready to receive what brings peace, not pressure. I welcome the good that feels clean in my heart. I welcome the path that lets me breathe. I welcome support that does not make me feel small. I welcome abundance that helps me live with wisdom. I welcome love that feels steady. I am ready to receive what brings peace, not pressure. I give my heart permission to feel safe with good things. Good things do not have to frighten me. Good things do not have to make me wait for loss. Good things do not have to make me question my worth. I give my heart permission to feel safe with good things, safe with kindness, safe with rest, safe with support, safe with joy, safe with enough, safe with receiving. My heart can learn this slowly. My heart can practice. My heart can open one breath at a time. I receive now with no need to be perfect. I receive now with my questions. I receive now with my tender heart. I receive now with my tired body. I receive now with my quiet hope. I receive now with the parts of me that still feel unsure. I receive now with no need to be perfect. I do not wait until I am fearless. I do not wait until I am fully ready. I do not wait until I know exactly how. I receive now because this moment is enough to begin. I let the words I receive now become a soft place inside me, a place I can return to, a place where I stop chasing for one breath, a place where I remember that I am allowed to open, a place where I remember that good does not always come through struggle. I let the words I receive now become a soft place inside me. When I feel tired, I can return. When I feel afraid, I can return. When I feel alone, I can return. When I feel myself closing, I can breathe and return. I receive now. I receive now. I receive now. And as these affirmations settle deeper, you do not need to hold them tightly. Let them float through you like warm air. Let them move around your heart like gentle water. Let them rest beneath your thoughts like quiet roots under the earth. You do not need to remember every sentence. Your heart will keep what it needs. Your body will receive what feels safe. Your spirit will understand more than your mind can explain. So breathe again, slowly, softly, like you have nowhere else to be. And let the first layer of receiving become simple. You are safe to receive. You are allowed to receive. You are worthy to receive. You can receive one breath. You can receive one kind thought. You can receive one soft moment. You can receive now. I receive now. I receive peace into my thoughts. I receive comfort into my heart. I receive rest into my body. I receive trust into my spirit. I receive now. And I let this be enough for this moment. Let these words stay with you now. Let them settle beneath the surface. Let them move past the busy mind, past the part of you that wants to understand every little thing, past the part that still feels unsure, and let them rest somewhere deeper, somewhere quieter, somewhere inside you that already knows. Imagine a small bowl sitting outside in the rain. It does not run across the ground looking for water. It does not shout at the clouds. It does not compare itself to the river. It does not say, "I should be fuller by now." It simply stays open. And because it is open, drop by drop, it receives. The rain knows where to fall. The bowl only needs to stop turning itself upside down. This is what your heart is learning now. Not to chase every drop, not to worry about how much will come, not to ask why another bowl looks fuller, not to blame itself for feeling empty, only to open, only to receive, only to trust the quiet rhythm of what is arriving. For so long, you may have tried to become worthy by doing more. You may have thought that if you worked harder, loved harder, gave more, stayed stronger, smiled longer, then maybe life would finally bring you the peace you needed. But receiving is not always about doing more. Sometimes receiving begins when you stop turning away from what is already falling gently toward you. A kind word, a quiet breath, a moment of rest, a little space in the heart, a small feeling that says, maybe I can soften now. The bowl does not ask the rain to prove itself before it opens. It does not say, "I will receive only when I understand every cloud." It does not say, "I will open only when I know how long the rain will last." It simply receives what comes. And in receiving, it becomes filled in its own time. Not rushed, not forced, not compared. Filled slowly, filled naturally, filled because it is open enough to be touched. And you, dear one, are allowed to be touched by goodness again. You are allowed to let life come close in gentle ways. You are allowed to stop protecting yourself from every small comfort. You are allowed to stop saying no before you even know what life is offering. Maybe receiving feels strange to you. Maybe rest feels strange. Maybe peace feels strange. Maybe support feels strange. Maybe kindness feels strange because you are used to earning, proving, holding, helping, giving, fixing, and staying strong. But strange does not mean wrong. Sometimes the new peace feels strange because the old struggle was familiar. Let that sink in. Strange does not mean wrong. New does not mean unsafe. Soft does not mean weak. Open does not mean helpless. The bowl is open, but it is still a bowl. It receives, but it does not disappear. It allows the rain, but it keeps its shape. This is a gentle truth for you. You can receive and still remain yourself. You can open and still have boundaries. You can trust and still be wise. You can be soft and still be clear. You can let good come close without handing your whole self away. There is another quiet image now. A field at night. Dark, still, wide. Under the ground, the roots are not sleeping the way the surface seems to sleep. They are drinking. They are reaching. They are becoming stronger in silence. No one is clapping for the roots. No one is watching them grow. No one sees the hidden work. But the tree knows. See, the earth knows. Life knows. This is how much of your own becoming has happened. Quietly, without praise, without anyone knowing how hard it was for you to keep your heart open, without anyone seeing how many times you chose to continue when you felt tired, without anyone understanding the soft courage it took to still believe in love, in peace, in support, in a kinder life. Your roots have been growing, even when you felt still, even when you felt lost, even when you thought nothing was changing. Something in you was learning. Something in you was becoming ready. Something in you was reaching deeper than fear. So if tonight you feel quiet, it does not mean nothing is happening. If you feel emotional, it does not mean you are failing. If you feel tender, it does not mean you are weak. If you feel sleepy, it does not mean you are missing the message. Your body may be listening in its own way. Your heart may be receiving in its own way. Your spirit may be taking in these words like rain on dry soil. Slowly, quietly, without effort, And maybe this is what you needed most. Not one more thing to do, not one more goal to chase, not one more reason to feel behind, but a soft place where you can remember that receiving is allowed, rest is allowed, gentleness is allowed, a slower path is allowed, a quiet heart is allowed. You are allowed to be carried for a moment. You are allowed to stop holding every piece of the sky. There is nothing you need to prove to this moment. You do not need to prove that you understand. You do not need to prove that you believe. You do not need to prove that you are spiritual enough, calm enough, healed enough, good enough, ready enough. You can simply be here, like the bowl in the rain, like the roots in the dark earth, like the night sky holding every star without effort. And if you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Not because you did everything right, not because you never felt afraid, not because you never made mistakes, but because peace is not only for perfect people. Rest is not only for people who have finished everything. Love is not only for people who never struggled. Support is not only for people who know exactly how to receive it. You deserve gentleness because you are alive. You deserve care because your heart matters. You deserve a moment of quiet because you have carried enough. So let yourself be the bowl. Let yourself be the field. Let yourself be the soft night air. Let yourself receive without turning this into another task. No pushing, no proving, no reaching, only opening, only breathing, only allowing the next drop of peace to find you. And if you want to leave one small word in the comments later, let it be the word your heart is ready to receive. Rest, peace, love, courage, support, trust, softness. Choose the word that feels like rain to you. Choose the word that your inner roots have been waiting for. And for now, you do not need to write it. You do not need to move. You can simply feel it. Let the word rest in your heart. Let it become quiet rain. Let it become hidden roots. Let it become the first gentle sign that you are opening again. Now we go a little deeper, not with force, not with pressure, not by making the words bigger than your heart can hold. We go deeper by becoming softer. We go deeper by allowing the truth to come closer. We go deeper by letting each affirmation touch the place in you that has waited so long to be comforted. I am ready to let peace come closer, not all at once, not in a way that overwhelms me, but closer, a little closer to my breath, a little closer to my chest, a little closer to the quiet part of me that still believes life can be kind. I am ready to let peace come closer. I do not need to chase it across the distance. I can let it move toward me. I can let it sit beside me. I can let it enter softly. I am ready to let peace come closer. I give my heart permission to stop waiting for permission. Let that sink in. I give my heart permission to stop waiting for permission. I do not need the world to say yes before I am allowed to breathe. I do not need another person to understand me before I am allowed to honor what I feel. I do not need everything outside me to approve before I become kind to myself. My heart has permission now. Permission to rest. Permission to receive. Permission to soften. Permission to stop living as if love is somewhere far away. I give my heart permission to stop waiting for permission. I am no longer closed to my own good. Maybe I closed slowly, after disappointment, after silence, after trying so hard, after feeling unseen, and I understand why. But now, with tenderness, I open a little. I am no longer closed to my own good. I do not push away peace because fear feels familiar. I do not reject kindness because old pain says it will not last. I do not hide from support because I learned to survive alone. I am no longer closed to my own good. I open carefully. I open gently. I open in the way that feels right for me. I can be carried by calm, not controlled by fear, not pulled by old stories, not dragged through the night by thoughts that do not know how tired I am. I can be carried by calm, like a leaf resting on quiet water, like a feather moving through soft air, like a sleeping child held in a warm blanket. I can be carried by calm. I do not need to hold my whole life with tight hands. For this moment, calm can carry me. For this breath, calm can hold me. For this night, calm can be enough. I choose the gentle path back to myself, not the harsh path, not the path of blame, not the path of shy me, not the path where I punish myself and call it growth. I choose the gentle path back to myself. I return through breath. I return through kindness. I return through honest rest. I return through one soft word. I return through the quiet choice to stop leaving myself behind. I choose the gentle path back to myself. And every time I return, I am welcomed. I let love speak louder than the old fear. The old fear may still whisper. It may still ask questions. It may still try to protect me in the only way it knows. But I let love speak louder. Love says, breathe. Love says, you are here. Love says, you can move slowly. Love says, you do not have to earn tenderness. Love says, one moment at a time. I let love speak louder than the old fear, not by fighting fear, by giving love more room. I am becoming easier for life to bless, not because I was hard to love before, not because life was against me, but because I am opening now. I am becoming easier for life to bless. I am learning to notice the small help, I am learning to say yes to support. I am learning to rest before I break. I am learning to receive kindness without shrinking. I am learning to let good land in my heart. I am becoming easier for life to bless because I am no longer turning away from every soft thing. I am allowed to feel relief before the whole answer arrives. Relief does not need to wait. Relief can come in small pieces. Relief can come through one breath. Relief can come when I stop gripping the question. Relief can come when I remember I do not need to solve everything tonight. I am allowed to feel relief before the whole answer arrives. A little relief is not false. A little relief is not too small. A little relief is the body remembering that it does not have to live in alarm all the time. I allow relief now, soft relief, quiet relief, enough relief for this moment. I make space for blessings that do not exhaust me, blessings that feel peaceful, blessings that do not ask me to abandon my body, blessings that do not turn my heart into a battlefield, blessings that bring steady warmth, not wild fear. I make space for blessings that do not exhaust me. I welcome goodness that lets me sleep. I welcome opportunities that respect my inner peace. I welcome love that does not confuse my spirit. I welcome support that helps me feel more like myself. I make space for blessings that bring peace with them. I trust the wisdom of slow unfolding. Some flowers open with the morning. Some open at night. Some take longer because their beauty has its own rhythm. I trust the wisdom of slow unfolding. I do not need to force my heart to bloom before it is ready. I do not need to pull on the future to make it arrive faster. I do not need to shame the quiet season. I trust what is forming under the surf. I trust the parts of my life that are still becoming. I trust the wisdom of slow unfolding. I receive the kind of strength that feels like peace, not hard strength, not lonely strength, not the strength that says, I need no one. The kind of strength that feels like peace, the strength to rest, the strength to ask, the strength to say no with love, the strength to believe good is possible without chasing it. I receive the kind of strength that feels like peace, a strength that does not tighten my whole body, a strength that does not make me cold, a strength that lets my heart stay open. I am no longer ashamed of needing tenderness. Tenderness is not weakness. Tenderness is a language of the soul. Tenderness is how the heart remembers that it is alive. I am no longer ashamed of needing tenderness. I can need gentle words. I can need quiet. I can need time. I can need comfort. I can need loving support. I can need peace around me. I can need peace within me. I am no longer ashamed of needing tenderness. My need for softness is not a flaw. It is a door. I let my heart stop begging for what it can now receive. This is a deep shift. I let my heart stop begging for what it can now receive. I do not beg for peace. I open to peace. I do not beg for love. I allow loving energy to reach me. I do not beg for worth. I remember the worth that was never taken from me. I do not beg for rest. I give myself permission to rest. I let my heart stop begging. I let my heart begin receiving. I am surrounded by small openings. Maybe I did not see them before. Maybe fear made the room look closed. Maybe tiredness made the road look empty. But I am surrounded by small openings. A breath can be an opening. A pause can be an opening. A quiet thought can be an opening. A new choice can be an opening. A soft no can be an opening. A brave yes can be an opening. I am surrounded by small openings, and tonight I notice one, only one. That is enough. I let goodness come without needing to understand its whole journey. I do not need to know where every blessing began. I do not need to know how every answer is formed. I do not need to trace every hidden thread. I let goodness come without needing to understand its whole journey. Like a letter arriving after crossing places I never saw. Like a wave reaching the shore from waters far away. Like a song heard through a wall before I know who is singing. Good can come. I can receive it. And I do not need to control its entire path. I am worthy of being met with care. Not only when I am useful, not only when I am cheerful, not only when I am easy, not only when I hide my needs, I am worthy of being met with care. Care when I am tired, care when I am uncertain, care when I am learning, care when I am quiet, care when my heart feels tender. I am worthy of being met with care. And I begin by meeting myself with care now. I stop making my past the measure of my future. What happened before does not get to decide everything that can happen now. What hurt me before does not get to close every door ahead of me. What I lost before does not mean I cannot receive again. I stop making my past the measure of my future. The past can be honored. The lessons can be kept. But my heart is allowed to face forward. My life is allowed to open in new ways. My future can be softer than what I survived. I let the soft yes inside me grow. Maybe it is small. Maybe it is shy. Maybe it is hidden under many old no's. But it is there. I let the soft yes inside me grow. Yes to peace. Yes to rest. Yes to support. Yes to emotional healing. Yes to a kinder way of living inside myself. Yes to receiving what helps me feel whole. I let the soft yes inside me grow. I do not need to shout it. I only need to protect it with love. I allow life to bring me what nourishes my spirit, not what only looks good, not what only impresses others. Not what makes me lose my breath, what nourishes my spirit. I allow life to bring me what nourishes my spirit. Quiet joy, clear peace, honest love, steady support, simple beauty, a deeper trust, a softer way to begin again. I allow what feeds my heart in true and gentle ways. I receive the peace of being enough right now. Not enough after I change. Not enough after I prove. Not enough after I get everything right. Enough right now. I receive the peace of being enough right now. Enough in this breath. Enough in this body. Enough in this season. Enough while I am still learning how to receive. Enough while I am still healing emotionally. Enough while I am still becoming. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You are enough right now. I release the belief that I must suffer to be worthy of good. This belief is old. This belief is heavy. This belief is not needed tonight. I release the belief that I must suffer to be worthy of good. I can grow through kindness. I can learn through peace. I can become wise without hating myself. I can receive support without paying for it with pain. Goodness does not need my suffering as proof. I release that old weight now, gently, slowly, with love. I am open to being surprised by ease. Maybe ease has felt unfamiliar. Maybe ease made me suspicious. Maybe I thought everything had to be hard to be real. But now I am open to being surprised by ease. A simple answer, a peaceful choice, a kind exchange, a softer morning, a calmer night, a path that opens without breaking me. I am open to being surprised by ease. I let ease be safe. I let ease be welcome. I let ease teach my body a new language. I become still enough to notice what is already reaching for me. Not everything comes with noise. Not every answer arrives loudly. Some things reach for me quietly. Peace reaches through my breath. Love reaches through my own kindness. Support reaches through one small choice. Guidance reaches through a calm inner feeling. I become still enough to notice what is already reaching for me. I do not run past the quiet gifts. I do not ignore the soft signs. I become still enough to receive. I let my heart believe in gentle beginnings, not dramatic beginnings, not perfect beginnings. Gentle beginnings, a new thought, a slower breath, a kinder word, a moment of rest, a little trust, a small opening. I let my heart believe in gentle beginnings. I do not need to begin with everything. I can begin with this breath, this softness, this small return to peace. This is enough. I am not empty. I am opening. Let that reach the deepest place. I am not empty. I am opening. I am not forgotten. I am opening. I am not broken beyond love. I am opening. I am not too late. I am opening. I am not outside the reach of good. I am opening. You are not empty. You are opening. You are not a closed door. You are a doorway becoming brave again. You are not a dry riverbed with no future. You are a channel remembering water. You are not a dark room with no light. You are a window beginning to loosen. You are not empty. You are opening. And this is the peak truth of this moment. The truth your heart may have needed to hear for a long time. You do not need to become someone else to receive love. You do not need to become someone else to receive peace. You do not need to become someone else to receive support. You do not need to become someone else to receive the next gentle gift life has for you. The real you is not a problem blocking the blessing. The real you is the one learning to open the door. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. The real you is not in the way. The real you is worthy of the way opening. The real you is tired, maybe, tender, maybe, unsure, maybe, but still worthy, still held, still allowed, still welcome in your own life. I receive myself as the doorway, not the obstacle, not the mistake, not the delay, the doorway. I receive myself as the doorway through which peace can enter, through which love can move, through which courage can rise, through which support can be welcomed, through which a new life can begin quietly. I receive myself as the doorway, and I open with kindness. I let the love I was waiting for begin inside me. Not because outside love does not matter, it does. Not because support from others is not beautiful, it is. But because the first place I can stop abandoning myself is here, inside. I let the love I was waiting for begin inside me, in the way I speak to myself, in the way I let myself rest, in the way I stop turning pain into shame, in the way I hold my own heart with care. I let love begin here. I allow this moment to give me back to myself. I have been scattered. I have been pulled in many directions. I have been living in thoughts, in fears, in memories, in things I cannot control. But now, softly, I return. I allow this moment to give me back to myself, back to my breath, back to my heart, back to my body, back to the quiet truth that I am here. I am here. I am here. And here I can receive. I welcome the kind of peace that stays gentle with me, peace that does not judge my feelings, peace that does not rush my process, peace that does not demand I be calm before I am ready. I welcome the kind of peace that stays gentle with me, peace that sits beside my questions, peace that holds my tiredness, peace that makes room for my humanity, peace that says you can breathe here, you can be honest here, you can rest here. I am willing to let the good come closer than my fear, not because fear disappears, but because good is allowed too. Love is allowed too. Support is allowed too. Peace is allowed too. I am willing to let the good come closer than my fear. Fear can sit in the back seat. Fear can speak softly. But fear does not need to take the whole room. There is room for trust. There is room for comfort. There is room for receiving. I am willing to let the good come closer. I receive a new feeling of home inside myself, a place inside me where I do not have to perform, a place where I do not have to pretend, a place where I can be quiet, tender, honest, and still loved. I receive a new feeling of home inside myself. My heart becomes a room with warm walls. My breath becomes a soft chair. My kindness becomes a blanket. My awareness becomes a little lamp beside me. I receive a new feeling of home inside myself, and I am welcome there. I let every hard edge inside me soften in its own time. The places that became sharp to survive, the places that learned to protect, the places that said, never again, the places that turned cold because warmth felt unsafe. I let every hard edge inside me soften in its own time. I do not force them. I do not blame them. I bring them warmth. I bring them patience. I bring them the message that they do not have to guard the door forever. Softening can happen slowly. Softening can happen safely. I choose to receive peace more than I repeat worry. This is a choice I can make gently, not perfectly, gently. I choose to receive peace more than I repeat worry. When worry comes, I breathe. When worry speaks, I listen with care, but I do not let it become my whole world. When worry tries to lead me into the dark, I return to the small light of this breath. I choose peace again. Not because worry is wrong, but because my heart deserves rest. I let my soul be nourished by quiet trust. Not loud proof, not constant signs. Quiet trust, the kind that rests beneath words. The kind that says, I may not know, but I can breathe. The kind that says, something in me is still held. The kind that says, the next step will come. I let my soul be nourished by quiet trust, small trust, simple trust, soft trust, enough trust for tonight. I am ready for blessings that feel like peace. Blessings that help me sleep, blessings that help me breathe, blessings that help me become more loving toward myself, blessings that help me live with steadier hope. I am ready for blessings that feel like peace. If it is loud but steals my center, I can pause. If it is bright but hurts my heart, I can listen within. If it is meant for me, may it meet me with peace. I am ready for blessings that do not require me to abandon my own soul. I receive this deep remembering. I was never meant to live only in survival. I was never meant to spend my whole life bracing. I was never meant to treat rest like a reward I might never deserve. I receive this deep remembering. I am here to breathe. I am here to love. I am here to grow. I am here to receive. I am here to become softer without becoming smaller. I receive this remembering now. I let the words become simpler now. My heart can rest. My mind can rest. My hands can rest. My breath can rest. I am opening. I am softening. I am receiving. I am safe here. I am opening. I am softening. I am receiving. I am safe here. Let that rest in your heart. Let it move through your body. Let it settle under every thought. You are opening. You are softening. You are receiving. You are safe here. Now there is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing to fix. Nothing to chase. Nothing to answer. Nothing to prove. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Let this moment be just for you. Only this breath, only this softness, only this quiet place where you do not have to be strong for anyone. Take a slow breath in, gently, slowly. Let the air come in like kindness. Hold it softly, not tight, just a small pause, and release. Let the breath leave like a long sigh you have been waiting to give yourself. Again, breathe in, soft and slow. Let the chest rise only as much as it wants to. Hold and release. Let the shoulders fall. Let the face soften. Let the body know there is no hurry here. One more time. Breathe in, receive the breath, hold it gently, and let it go. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Feel the space around you, the room holding you, the air touching you, the quiet and listening with you. You do not need to fill the silence. You can let the silence hold you. Breathe in and think, I am here. Breathe out and think, I can soften. I am here. I can soften. Again. Breathe in, I am here. Breathe out, I can soften. Let the words be small. Let them be easy. Let them be almost like a lullaby inside you. There is nothing you need to do right now. The world can keep turning without your hands holding it. The future can wait outside the door. The past can rest behind you. This moment is enough. Feel your forehead softening. The tiny lines of thinking can loosen. The eyes can rest. The space behind the eyes can become quiet. You do not need to look for anything. You do not need to search for answers. You can let the eyes rest in darkness or softness or the gentle space around you. Feel your jaw soften. The words you did not say can rest. The words you wish you said can rest. The conversations in your mind can grow quieter. Your mouth can soften. Your tongue can relax. There is nothing to explain right now. Feel your throat softening. The place where old feelings may have waited. The place where truth may have been held back. Let it soften. No pushing, no forcing, only kindness, only breath. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, let your throat know, I do not have to speak right now. I do not have to defend right now. I do not have to make anyone understand right now. I can rest. Feel your shoulders. Maybe they have carried more than anyone knows. Maybe they have held worry like heavy bags. Maybe they have stayed lifted for so long that relaxing feels new. Let them lower a little, just a little. Your shoulders do not have to carry tomorrow tonight. Your shoulders do not have to carry every person you love. Your shoulders do not have to carry every mistake, every question, every plan. Let them soften. Let them drop. Let them remember they are allowed to rest. Breathe in. Breathe out. The shoulders soften. The chest opens a little. The heart has more room. Now feel the heart area. No need to make it feel anything. No need to force love. No need to force peace. Just notice it. This faithful center of feeling. This place that has carried longing, hope, sadness, courage, and so much silent love. Place a gentle hand over your heart if that feels good. And if not, simply imagine warmth there. A soft warmth. A calm warmth. A warmth that does not ask questions. A warmth that simply stays. Breathe in toward the heart. Breathe out from the heart. Slowly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let this moment be just for you. No performance, no pressure, no need to feel peaceful in a perfect way. Even if you feel nothing, you are still receiving. Even if your mind wanders, you are still held. Even if part of you doubts, you are still welcome here. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. You do not need to earn this quiet. You do not need to earn this breath. You do not need to earn the right to rest your heart. Let that sink in. You deserve peace even while you are still learning. You deserve rest even while life is unfinished. You deserve kindness even while questions remain. Let that rest in your heart. Now bring your attention to your belly. Let the belly be soft if it can. Let it move with the breath. You do not need to hold it in. You do not need to control it. You do not need to make your body look or feel a certain way. Your body is allowed to rest and restore in its own gentle rhythm. Breathe in. Let the belly rise. Breathe out. Let the belly soften. Again, breathe in. Let there be space. Breathe out. Let there be release. The body does not need harsh words tonight. The body does not need pressure. The body does not need fear. The body can receive care. The body can receive rest. The body can receive a kinder inner voice. Now feel your back. the upper back, the middle back, the lower back, the places that have held you up, the places that may be asking for softness. Imagine the back being supported by the chair, by the bed, by the floor, by the earth beneath everything. You are not floating alone. Something is holding you, something simple, something steady, something quiet. Let your back receive support. Let your whole body remember the feeling of being held. Breathe in and breathe out. Let the support be enough. You do not need to understand it. You only need to feel what you can feel. Now feel your hands. Maybe they have done so much, held so much, reached for so much, protected so much, given so much. Let the hands soften, let the fingers loosen, let the palms open a little if that feels natural. You do not have to grip life right now. You do not have to hold every plan. You do not have to carry every fear in your hands. Your hands can rest. Your hands can open. Your hands can receive. Breathe in. Open gently. Breathe out. Rest gently. Again. Breathe in, open. Breathe out. Rest. Now feel your hips, your legs, your knees, your feet. The parts of you that carry you through the world. The parts that help you stand, walk, move, continue. Let them become heavier. Let them become quiet. Let them know that this moment does not ask them to go anywhere. Your feet can rest. Your legs can rest. Your whole lower body can release into support. No running, no chasing, no hurrying, only being, only breathing, only resting. Imagine now that your body is like a calm lake at night. The surface may have had waves before, thought waves, feeling waves, memory waves. But now the wind is slowing, the water is settling, the moon is resting on the surface, and you do not need to make the lake still. Stillness comes when the wind grows quiet. Let your breath become the quieting wind. Each inhale softer, each exhale slower, each pause deeper. Nothing to do, nothing to force. The lake of your body remembers stillness in its own time. Breathe in. The lake receives the sky. Breathe out. The water settles. Breathe in. The heart receives quiet. Breathe out. The body lets go. Now, gently repeat inside yourself, I can rest here, not as a big affirmation, just as a soft thought. I can rest here. Again, I can rest here. Let it be simple. Let it be slow. Let it be easy. I can rest here. There is nothing you need to do right now, nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to become, nothing you need to prove. You can rest here. Now breathe in and receive calm. Breathe out and release pressure. Breathe in, receive calm. Breathe out, release pressure. Again, breathe in, calm enters. Breathe out, pressure leaves. Not all pressure, only what is ready to soften, only what can loosen now. That is enough. Breathe in and receive comfort. Breathe out and release the need to be perfect. Breathe in, comfort. Breathe out. Perfection leaves your hands. Perfection leaves your shoulders. Perfection leaves your breath. Breathe in and receive kindness. Breathe out and release old blame. Breathe in, kindness. Breathe out, blame softens. Blame loosens. Blame no longer needs to be held tonight. Breathe in and receive trust. Breathe out and release the need to know everything. Breathe in, trust. Breathe out. Let the unknown be unknown for now. Let the future sleep outside this room. Let tomorrow arrive tomorrow. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Let these words move slowly now. You are safe here. You are safe in this breath. You are safe to soften a little. You are safe to stop trying for a moment. You are safe here. Not because life is always simple, not because every answer is here, but because in this moment you are allowed to return to yourself. You are allowed to rest your spirit. You are allowed to receive peace in small, gentle ways. Now imagine a soft blanket of evening sky resting over you. Not heavy, not dark in a frightening way. Soft, deep, quiet. A sky that does not ask you to shine. A sky that simply gives you room to rest. Under this soft sky, you do not need to be anyone else. You do not need to explain your heart. You do not need to hold your breath, so you can let the whole body become quieter. The head, the face, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the belly, the back, the hands, the legs, the feet. Everything softens. Everything slows. Everything is allowed to be simple. Now we breathe in a gentle count. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold softly for 1, 2, and breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold softly. 1, 2. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again. Breathe in slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold like you are holding a small candle. 1, 2. Breathe out like the candle stays lit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. There is nothing more to do with the breath now. Let it find its own pace. Let the body breathe itself. Let the heart listen. Let the mind float. You may feel sleepy. That is okay. You may feel emotional. That is okay. You may feel peaceful. That is okay. You may feel unsure. That is okay. Everything is allowed here. This is a room inside your own heart where nothing is rejected. Your tiredness can come in. Your hope can come in. Your fear can come in. Your softness can come in. Your questions can come in. And all of them can sit down. All of them can rest. All of them can stop fighting for your attention. There is space inside you, more space than you knew. Space for breath, space for comfort, space for new peace, space for the gentle good that is still finding its way to you. Let that sink in. Good can find its way to you while you rest. Support can form while you sleep. Peace can grow while you stop forcing it. Your inner world can become warmer, one quiet breath at a time. You do not need to chase during this moment. You do not need to pull anything closer. You do not need to push anything away. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are not forgotten. You are here. And here is enough. Breathe in. Here. Breathe out. Enough. Breathe in. Here. Breathe out. Enough. Again. Here. Enough. Here. Enough. Here. Enough. Let the words become very small now, soft enough to sleep beside. Here. Enough. Safe. Soft. Open. Rest. Here. Enough. Safe. Soft. Open. Rest. Your body can rest. Your mind can rest. Your heart can rest. Your spirit can rest. Everything can wait. Just breathe. And if thoughts still come, let them pass like leaves moving across water. You do not need to pick them up. You do not need to follow them. You do not need to finish them. A thought can come. A thought can go. You can stay here. If a worry returns, speak to it softly. Not now. We are resting now. Not now. We are breathing now. Not now. We are receiving peace now. There is no need to fight the worry. Only gently return. Return to the breath. Return to the body. Return to the soft sky over you. Return to the calm lake within you. Return to the quiet bowl open to the rain. You are open enough. You are soft enough. You are doing enough by being here. Let that rest in your heart. Now for a little while, Receive the silence between the words. Receive the pause. Receive the quiet. Receive the space where nothing is asked of you. And again, receive the silence. Let it hold you. Let it comfort you. Let it remind you that peace does not always need many words. Your breath is enough. Your presence is enough. Your soft willingness is enough. Breathe in, breathe out. Receive, rest. Breathe in, breathe out. Receive, rest. Breathe in, breathe out. Receive, rest. There is nothing you need to do right now. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Let this moment be your shelter. Let this breath be your doorway. Let this stillness be your soft place to land. You are being guided back to quiet, back to warmth, back to yourself, back to the simple truth that you can receive peace now, even if only a little. A little peace is enough. A little softness is enough. A little rest is enough. A little trust is enough. Let the body become heavier now. Let the mind become lighter. Let the heart become warmer. Let the breath become slower. Nothing to chase. Nothing to prove. Nothing to hold. Nothing to fix. Only breath. Only softness. Only this moment. Only receiving. You are safe here. You are safe to breathe. You are safe to rest. You are safe to soften. You are safe to receive this quiet. And now, with the body calmer and the breath slower, let the next layer of words come even more gently. Not like a lesson, not like a task, like a lullaby, like warm rain, like a soft hand over the heart. I am here. I can rest. I can receive. I can soften. I am here. I can rest. I can receive. I can soften. I am here. I can rest. I can receive. I can soften. Let that be enough for now. Let it rest in your heart. Let it become quiet. Let it become breath. Let it become peace. Let the next words rise from a deeper place now, not from the thinking mind, not from the part of you that tries to make everything make sense, but from the quiet center of your heart, the place that has known pain and still wants softness, the place that has known waiting and still wants to trust, the place that has known disappointment and still has nekish, had fully given up on good. Let this be the part of the journey where you stop standing outside your own worth. Let this be the moment where something in you says softly, I am allowed now. Allowed to breathe. Allowed to rest. Allowed to receive. allowed to be loved as I am, allowed to stop proving, allowed to stop shrinking, allowed to stop living like peace belongs to everyone except me. I am allowed to be held by peace. Let that move slowly through you. I am allowed to be held by peace, not just to visit peace for a moment, not just to think about peace, not just to wish for peace from far away. I am allowed to be held by peace. Peace can come around me like warm air. Peace can rest under me like steady ground. Peace can move through me like a quiet song. I am allowed to be held by peace, and I do not need to explain why I need it. I am loved even in the places I hide, the quiet places, the tired places, the places I do not show, the places that still feel unsure, the places that carry old fear. I am loved even in the places I hide. I do not need to bring only my bright side to love. I do not need to bring only the calm part, the strong part, the easy part. The whole of me can be met with tenderness. The whole of me can be welcomed back. I am loved even in the places I hide. I no longer have to fight for my place in life. I can belong without pushing. I can exist without apologizing. I can take up space without fear. I no longer have to fight for my place in life. The breath has already made room for me. The earth has already made room for me. This moment has room for me. My own heart has room for me. I no longer have to live as if I am standing outside a locked door. I am here. I am part of life. I have a place. I let my heart receive what my mind cannot yet explain. Some things are understood slowly. Some comfort comes before the reason. Some peace arrives before the answer. I let my heart receive what my mind cannot yet explain. My mind does not need to approve every soft feeling before I allow it. My mind does not need to solve every mystery before I can breathe. My heart can receive quiet support. My heart can receive gentle hope. My heart can receive the feeling that I am not alone in this moment. I am not too tired to be reached by good. Even now, even after long days, even after heavy seasons, even after times when I wondered if anything would change, I am not too tired to be reached by good. Good does not need me to stand tall before it comes near. Good can meet me while I am lying down. Good can meet me while I am quiet. Good can meet me while I am still learning how to open. I am not too tired to be touched by kindness. I am not too weary to receive peace. I forgive myself for closing when I was hurt. I did not close because I was bad. I closed because I was trying to stay safe. I closed because something in me needed protection. I forgive myself for closing when I was hurt. And now, with love, I can open slowly. not because the past did not matter, but because I matter now. My peace matters now. My heart matters now. I forgive the walls for doing their best, and I thank them as I begin to let more light in. I am safe to become someone who receives with ease. Maybe this is new. Maybe it feels strange. Maybe some part of me is still learning. That is okay. I am safe to become someone who receives with ease. I can receive without fear taking over. I can receive without feeling guilty. I can receive without waiting for loss. I can receive without asking pain to come with it. Ease can become familiar. Peace can become familiar. Kindness can become familiar. I am safe to become someone who receives with ease. I let my soul stop holding its breath. For so long, maybe something in you has been waiting for the next problem, waiting for the next loss, waiting for the next proof that you should not relax. But now, gently, I let my soul stop holding its breath. I do not need to stay tense to be prepared. I do not need to expect pain to be wise. I do not need to keep my heart locked to stay safe. I can exhale. I can soften. I can let the inner breath move again. I am worthy of good that does not wound me, good that does not confuse me, good that does not ask me to lose myself, good that does not make my nervous heart feel unsafe. I am worthy of good that does not wound me. I welcome gentle blessings. I welcome honest love. I welcome peaceful support. I welcome calm joy. I welcome the kind of good that helps me feel more whole, not less. I am worthy of good that comes with kindness inside it. I allow the tired parts of me to be loved first, not last, not after I become stronger, not after I stop feeling so much. I allow the tired parts of me to be loved first, the part that has been trying, the part that has been waiting, the part that has been doing its best with what it knew, the part that needs rest more than advice. I allow the tired parts of me to be loved first, because tenderness is not a reward. Tenderness is a beginning. I am no longer a stranger to my own heart. I come closer now. I listen now. I stay now. I am no longer a stranger to my own heart. I do not walk away from myself when I feel sad. I do not leave myself when I feel afraid. I do not reject myself when I need care. I come home to the heart inside me. I sit beside it. I breathe with it. I tell it, I am here with you now. I can receive without becoming afraid of what comes next. This moment is enough. This breath is enough. This kindness is enough. I can receive without becoming afraid of what comes as next. I do not need to look for the ending before I enjoy the beginning. I do not need to prepare for loss while peace is touching me. I can let a good moment be a good moment. I can let comfort be comfort. I can let love be love. I can receive without turning it into fear. I let myself be loved in a softer language, not the language of pressure, not the language of earning, not the language of proving, a softer language, the language of breath, the language of patience, the language of warmth, the language of a hand resting gently over the heart. I let myself be loved in a softer language, and every soft word teaches my heart that it does not have to be afraid of tenderness. I give up the old idea that I must be alone with everything. I was never meant to carry every thought alone. I was never meant to hold every fear alone. I was never meant to walk through every dark place without comfort. I give up the old idea that I must be alone with everything. I can receive support. I can receive rest. I can receive quiet help. I can receive strength that is not only my own effort. I can allow life to meet me in ways I may not have known before. I am more than the weight I have carried. Let this one go deep. I am more than the weight I have carried. I am more than the worry, more than the waiting, more than the old hurt, more than the fear that visits at night. I am more than the weight I have carried. There is softness in me. There is lightness in me. There is hope in me. There is a place in me that can still receive beauty. The weight is not all of me. The struggle is not all of me. I am more. I allow a new softness to become my strength, a softness that does not run from truth, a softness that does not make me weak, a softness that keeps my heart open without letting me disappear. I allow a new softness to become my strength. I can move with care. I can speak with calm. I can choose with love. I can rest without shame. I can open without losing myself. This softness is not the end of my strength. This softness is my strength becoming kind. I am ready to stop punishing myself for needing time. Time to understand. Time to rest. Time to trust. Time to feel safe. Time to learn a new way. I am ready to stop punishing myself for needing time. My heart has its own pace. My growth has its own rhythm. My peace has its own doorway. I do not need to rush what is sacred inside me. I give myself time. I give myself grace. I give myself room. I let peace touch the oldest ache in me, not all at once, not with force, only as much as feels safe. I let peace touch the oldest ache in me, the ache that wanted to be chosen, the ache that wanted to be heard, the ache that wanted someone to say, "You matter here." I let peace touch that place gently. I do not need to explain the ache. I do not need to fix it tonight. I only let peace sit beside it, and that is enough. I am worthy before anything changes, before the answer, before the result, before the open door, before the clear path, before the new season. I am worthy before anything changes. My worth is not waiting at the end of a journey. My worth is here in the beginning. here in the middle, here in the quiet, here in the unknown. I am worthy now, while life is still becoming. I let love find me in the middle of my unfinished life. Not when every room is clean, not when every plan is complete, not when every feeling is calm. I let love find me in the middle of my unfinished life. Here, with unanswered questions. Here, with soft hope. Here, with tired hands. Here, with a heart that is still learning how to trust. Love does not need me to be done growing. Love can find me here. I choose to stop leaving myself outside my own kindness. This is the turning. This is the deep return. I choose to stop leaving myself outside my own kindness. I bring myself in. I make space for myself. I speak to myself like I matter. I hold my own heart with warmth. I stop using my pain as a reason to be cruel to myself. I stop using my mistakes as a reason to close the door. I choose to bring myself back into kindness. You are enough to be loved. You are enough to be held. You are enough to receive. You are enough before the proof. You are enough before the change. You are enough before the answer comes. You are enough in the quiet, enough in the waiting, enough in the soft places, enough in the tired places, enough in the places where you still feel unsure. You have always been enough for tenderness. You have always been enough for care. You have always been enough for a gentler life. And even if some part of you does not believe this yet, let the words rest near you. Do not force them. Do not fight them. Let them sit beside your heart like a warm cup held in both hands. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You do not need to force belief. You do not need to push doubt away. Doubt can sit quietly. Fear can sit quietly. The unsure part can sit quietly. And still, love can speak. Still, peace can come close. Still, you can receive. I am no longer waiting to become worthy. I am practicing receiving as I am. I am no longer waiting to become fearless. I am practicing softness while fear is still learning to rest. I am no longer waiting for perfect faith. I am allowing one small trust to breathe inside me. This is the deep receiving, not loud, not forced, not a performance. It is the quiet moment when you stop turning away from your own heart. It is the soft moment when your body says, maybe I can rest now. It is the tender moment when your spirit says, I am still here. And life answers, yes, you are. And there is still good for you. Now let the strong words begin to settle. Let the peak soften. Let the heart come down slowly, like a bird finding a branch after a long flight. You do not need to stay lifted. You do not need to hold the feeling. You do not need to keep reaching for the highest part of the moment. You can come down gently. You can rest with what has opened. Imagine a small lantern in a window on a quiet night. It is not the sun. It does not light the whole world. It does not show every road. It only gives enough light for someone to find the door. That is enough. Sometimes your heart does not need the whole future lit up. Sometimes it only needs one soft lantern. One next breath, one next kind thought, one small place to return. The lantern does not argue with the dark. It simply shines. It does not say, "I am too small." It does not wait until it can light every mountain, every road, every hidden place. It gives the light it has, and that little light changes the whole feeling of the room. This is what one gentle truth can do inside you. One truth held softly can change the room of your heart. One peaceful sentence can give your mind somewhere kinder to sit. One breath can open a small path back to yourself. So now, instead of reaching for everything, let yourself receive the lantern light. Enough for this moment. Enough for this breath. Enough to know you are not standing in total darkness. You have a little light, and a little light is not nothing. A little light can guide you back. A little light can help you see the next step. A little light can remind you that the night is not empty. There is another image here, soft and simple. A quiet nest high in a tree. The nest is not made in one moment. It is made from little things, a thread, a leaf, a blade of grass, a soft piece gathered here and there. Nothing looks like much by itself, but together, slowly, they become a place of safety. Your peace is being built like that. A breath here, a kind word there, a moment of rest, a choice not to blame yourself, a pause before fear takes over, a soft yes to support, a gentle no to what hurts your spirit. These little things become a nest inside you, a place where your heart can rest, a place where your hope can return, a place where receiving begins to feel safe. You do not need one huge miracle to begin feeling held. You can let the small pieces gather. You can let the lantern glow. You can let the nest form slowly. You can let your life become softer through many little acts of receiving. Earlier, your heart began to open to peace. Now let that opening become steadier, not bigger, steadier. You do not need to open wide all at once. You only need to stop closing so quickly. When kindness comes, pause before you push it away. When rest calls you, listen before you say you do not have time. When your body asks for softness, answer with patience. When your heart asks for comfort, do not tell it to be quiet. This is how receiving becomes real. Not only in a meditation, not only in beautiful words, but in the small way you treat yourself after the words are over, the way you breathe when worry comes, the way you soften when the old pressure rises, the way you remember that you can come back to the lantern, the way you remember that you can build the nest one gentle choice at a time. Let the first truth return in a new way. You can let good reach you without running after it. You can be present enough to notice it. You can be soft enough to let it land. You can be wise enough to receive what feels true and release what does not. Good does not always arrive as a great wave. Sometimes it arrives as a quiet yes inside your own heart. Let the second truth return in a new way. You can stop earning peace for a while. Peace may come when you stop turning your whole life into a test. Peace may come when you allow yourself to be human. Peace may come when you speak more gently to the part of you that is still afraid. Peace may come not because everything changed outside you, but because something softened inside you. Let the third truth return in a new way. Support may not always look like rescue. Sometimes support is clarity. Sometimes support is patience. Sometimes support is the courage to rest. Sometimes support is a quiet feeling that says, "Not this way." Sometimes support is the strength to choose yourself with love. Sometimes support is one calm breath before the next step. Let another truth return. Your needs are messages, not mistakes. A tired heart is not a bad heart. A lonely feeling is not a failure. A longing for kindness is not weakness. Your need for peace is not too much. Your need for love is not too much. Your need for rest is not too much. These needs are little bells inside you, asking you to listen. There is a long pause here. Let yourself feel what you have been needing, not to judge it, not to fix it, only to hear it. Maybe you have needed to stop. Maybe you have needed to cry. Maybe you have needed someone to say, "You have done enough for tonight." Maybe you have needed to let go of the old pressure. Maybe you have needed to be reminded that the title of this meditation is not about forcing life open. These are 3 words that attract everything you need by helping you become soft enough to receive what truly belongs near your heart. I receive now. Or maybe tonight it is even simpler. I allow. I soften. I rest. Let the next truth come. Your body can learn peace in small moments, not by command, not by harshness, not by being told it should calm down, but through safety, through repetition, through soft breath, through kind words, through the gentle feeling that nothing is being demanded for a moment. Your mind can learn a new path, not by being attacked, not by being called wrong, but by being offered another place to go, a quiet thought, a gentler answer, a softer return. When the mind says, "What if it does not work?" you can say, "Maybe I do not need to know tonight." When the mind says, "What if I am not enough?" you can say, "Let us rest before we decide anything about ourselves." When the mind says, hurry, 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 you can say one breath first. Your heart can learn to trust again. Not quickly, not because someone tells it to, not because you force it open, but because you keep showing up with care. You stop leaving it alone in painful moments. You stop calling it foolish for wanting love. You stop telling it to be quiet when it asks for rest. You sit near it. You listen. You say, I am not leaving you tonight. This is the deeper meaning of receiving. It is not only receiving from outside, it is also receiving yourself. Receiving your heart back from all the places you left it. Receiving your softness back from all the times you thought you had to be hard. Receiving your hope back from all the fears that told you not to expect anything good. Receiving your body back from criticism. Receiving your breath back from worry. Receiving your life back from the pressure to be perfect. Now let the lantern shine on one more truth. You are not required to carry the whole road, only the next step. You are not required to hold the whole sky, only the breath moving through you. You are not required to become calm forever, only to receive this small calm now. A nest is built piece by piece. A lantern shines moment by moment. A heart opens breath by breath. And you, dear one, are not late. You are not behind the night. You are not behind your healing journey. You are not behind your own life. You are here, and here is where softness begins. Let the words become slower now. The next step can wait until it is clear. The next answer can come when it is time. The next door can open without you breaking your hands against it. The next gift can arrive in a way that does not scare your heart. The next breath is already here. Receive the next breath, then the next, then the next. Let this be enough. Let the lantern be enough. Let the nest be enough. Let the small light in your chest be enough. You can come back to this place whenever the world feels too loud. Not by leaving your life, but by coming closer to yourself. One hand to the heart, one slower breath, one kind sentence, one small opening. And if tomorrow feels busy, this truth can go with you. You do not need to forget softness when the day begins. You do not need to abandon peace to be responsible. You do not need to leave your hurt behind to meet the world. You can carry the lantern inside you, small, quiet, steady, enough. Now the energy comes down more. The words become simpler. The night becomes softer. The breath becomes the guide. The heart no longer needs to climb. The heart can rest. Let the lantern glow. Let the nest hold. Let the body settle. Let the mind slow. Let the heart know that it has been heard. You have opened enough for now. You have listened enough for now. You have received enough for now. Nothing more is needed in this moment. Only rest, only breath, only the quiet feeling that you are allowed to be held by peace. Now let the body begin to drift, not suddenly, not with effort, gently, like a boat moving slowly on quiet water. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let your breathing become easy. You do not need to control it. You do not need to make it perfect. Just notice the breath coming in and the breath going out. In, out. Soft, slow. We will count gently now. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, inhale softly, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let it go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now let the breath breathe you. Let the body do what it knows how to do. Let the night hold what your hands are ready to release. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Let the crown of the head soften. Let the skin of the scalp relax. Let the thoughts begin to slow, as if they are floating farther away. There is no need to follow them. There is no need to finish them. They can drift, and you can rest. Let your forehead become smooth. Let the tiny places of worry loosen. Let the space between your eyebrows soften. No need to think hard now. No need to plan. No need to search. Let your eyes rest, the eyelids soft, the muscles around the eyes soft, the place behind the eyes quiet and dark and calm. Your eyes have looked at so much today. Now they can rest. They can sink into stillness. Let your cheeks soften. Let your jaw unlock. Let the tongue rest. Let the mouth become quiet. There is nothing to say now, nothing to explain, nothing to defend. The words can sleep. You can sleep. Let your neck soften. The front of the neck, the back of the neck, the sides of the neck. Let the head feel supported. Let the neck stop trying to hold more than it needs to hold. Let your shoulders melt down, heavy, warm, released. The right shoulder softens. The left shoulder softens. Both shoulders let go of what belongs to another time. Not now, not tonight. Now is for rest. You are drifting, no deeper, softer, safe. Let your arms grow heavy, upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, all soft, all quiet. all resting. Your hands do not need to reach for anything. Your hands do not need to hold anything. Your hands can open into sleep. Let the chest soften. Let the breath move there gently. No forcing, no holding. Only a soft rise and a soft fall. Rise, fall, receive, release. Let the heart rest. The heart that has felt so much. The heart that has tried so hard. The heart that has kept loving in its own quiet way. Let the heart rest now. It does not need to solve love tonight. It does not need to protect every tender place tonight. It can be wrapped in quiet. Let the belly soften. Let the stomach loosen. Let the whole middle of the body receive rest. You do not need to hold yourself tight. You do not need to brace. You do not need to prepare. The body may rest now. The body may restore in its own gentle rhythm. Let your back sink into support, upper back, middle back, lower back. Let the whole back release into what is beneath you. You are supported. You do not have to hold yourself up right now. The bed, the floor, the chair, the earth, the moment. Something is holding you. Let your hips grow heavy. Let the legs soften. Thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, toes, all slowing, all softening, all becoming quiet. Feel the whole body now, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes, one soft field of rest, one quiet home, one gentle place where peace can gather. Now let these final rest affirmations come slowly, not to wake you, not to make you think, only to carry you deeper. My body may rest without needing permission. Let it sink in. My body may rest without needing permission. There is no more asking, no more proving, no more earning this moment. Rest is allowed. My thoughts can grow quiet like snow falling at night. Soft, slow, silent. One thought settles, another settles, another fades. My thoughts can grow quiet now. My heart can sleep inside a feeling of safety. Not perfect safety, not forced safety. A gentle feeling of enough safety for tonight. My heart can sleep inside softness. I release the day from my hands, the tasks, the words, the moments, the little things I wish I had done differently. I release the day from my hands. It can rest now, and so can I. My breath is a slow doorway into rest. Each inhale opens. Each exhale carries me deeper. My breath is a slow doorway into rest, and I pass through gently. I allow the night to be kind to me, kind in its silence, kind in its darkness, kind in the way it cares nothing. I allow the night to be kind to me. My inner world is becoming quiet enough for sleep, not empty, not perfect, just quiet enough, soft enough, still enough. My inner world is becoming quiet enough for sleep. I do not need to solve my life before I rest. This is important. I do not need to solve my life before I rest. Rest may support clearer thoughts tomorrow. Rest may help me feel calmer. Rest is allowed now. I let the unknown wait outside the door. The unknown does not need to enter the bed. The unknown does not need to sit on my chest. The unknown can wait outside the door. Tonight, I sleep. My spirit is safe to loosen its grip. The tight places can soften. The guarded places can lower their watch. My spirit is safe to loosen its grip. Just a little, just enough. I am carried into rest by the next gentle breath, not by effort, not by control. By breath, I am carried into rest now. Good can continue to form while I am quiet. I do not need to watch every seed. I do not need to guard every dream. Good can continue to form while I am quiet. I welcome dreams that leave my heart lighter, soft dreams, kind dreams, peaceful dreams. And if I do not remember them, that is okay. My heart can still rest. I let sleep be a soft river beneath me. I do not need to swim. I do not need to steer. I can float. I can drift. I can be carried. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The forehead rests, the eyes rest, the jaw rests, the throat rests, the shoulders rest, the arms rest, the hands rest, the chest rests, the heart rests, the belly rests, the back rests, the hips rest, the legs rest, the feet rest. Everything softens, everything slows, everything can wait. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. No need to hold the words, no need to remember them, no need to stay awake. Let them move around you like warm water. Let them become part of the quiet. Let them fade into sleep. Rest is coming closer. Peace is coming closer. The breath is slower. The body is heavier. The mind is softer. You are safe to sleep. Safe to release the day, safe to stop trying for now, safe to receive the quiet, safe to be held by rest. And if sleep does not come right away, that is okay. You can still rest. You can still soften. You can still let your body be quiet. There is no pressure here. No race into sleep, only a gentle invitation. Drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Drifting now, a little deeper, a little softer, still safe. Let the night carry you. Let the breath guide you. Let the body become heavy. Let the heart become light. Now the words become even slower, simple, soft, almost like a whisper inside the heart. You do not need to follow every word. You can let the sound carry you. You can let the meaning sink beneath thought. You can let yourself drift. I let myself receive in this moment. I let myself receive gently. I let myself receive while I rest. I let myself receive in this moment. I let receiving feel simple. I let receiving feel quiet. I let myself receive in this moment. No reaching, no forcing, only opening. I am safe in this softness. I am safe in this quiet. I am safe in this breath. I am safe in this softness. Safe to let go. Safe to rest. Safe to stop trying. I am safe in this softness. The night is gentle. The breath is gentle. My heart can be gentle too. Peace may come close to me now. Peace may sit beside me. Peace may move through my breath. Peace may come close to me now. Not loudly, not quickly, only softly. Peace may come close to me now. And I do not need to push it away. I can let it stay for this breath. Good may find me in gentle ways, through rest, through quiet, through a calmer heart. Good may find me in gentle ways, through a small opening, through a soft thought, through a peaceful next step. Good may find me in gentle ways. I do not need to chase tonight. I can be still tonight. My heart can stop proving for now. My heart can stop explaining for now. My heart can stop carrying so much for now. My heart can stop proving for now. It can rest. It can soften. It can be held by quiet. My heart can stop proving for now. Nothing more is required. Nothing more is asked. Only rest. I am enough in this breath. Enough without effort. Enough without answers. Enough without becoming anything else. I am enough in this breath. Enough while I rest. Enough while I drift. Enough while I receive. I am enough in this breath. And this breath is enough for now. This moment is enough for now. My body can settle into peace. My body can rest in its own rhythm. My body can soften where it is ready. My body can settle into peace, not forced, not rushed, only invited. My body can settle into peace. The head soft, the heart soft, the hands soft, the breath soft. The night can hold what I release. The quiet can hold what I cannot solve. The breath can hold me for now. The night can hold what I release. I do not need to carry everything into sleep. I can set it down. The night can hold what I release, and I can rest. I can rest. I can rest. I return to myself with kindness. I return through breath. I return through softness. I return through rest. I return to myself with kindness. No blame, no shame, no harshness, only a quiet return. I return to myself with kindness, and I am welcome here. I am welcome in my own heart. Everything can wait while I rest. Tomorrow can wait. The questions can wait. The world can wait. Everything can wait while I rest. I am allowed to sleep. I am allowed to be quiet. I am allowed to receive peace. Everything can wait while I rest. Nothing needs my fear tonight. Nothing needs my worry tonight. Rest is enough. These are the 3 words that attract everything you need in the softest way. Not by force, not by fear, not by chasing, but by opening the heart. I receive now. I receive gently now. I receive peace now. I receive now. I receive rest now. I receive this quiet now. I receive now. And I let the words become sleep. I let the words become breath. I let the words become stillness. Which line touched your heart the most? You can share it in the comments when you are ready. Maybe one soft sentence you want to remember. Maybe one word you want to carry. Peace, rest, trust, softness, receiving. And if these words helped you, you are welcome to join this space. Come back whenever your heart needs quiet. Come back whenever you need to remember that you do not have to carry everything alone. Come back whenever you need a soft place to breathe. Now let the voice fade inside you. Let the body become heavy. Let the mind become light. Let the heart become warm. Let the breath become slow. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The day is done enough. The heart has opened enough. The breath has carried you enough. The night is here, and you can rest. No more reaching, no more proving, no more holding, only softness, only quiet, only the gentle truth that you are allowed to receive. Rest now. Let the good come gently. Let peace find the open places. Let the night hold you softly. You are safe to receive. You are safe to sleep. You are held in quiet love